Hey guys, what's going on? Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. This whole thing that turning out to be really, really entertaining in our group and as well as among people. This trend of putting up lists, everybody, I'm actually really happy to say thanks to once again Armaf Bhai for starting up this trend. And I'm just tagging a lot of people, and then now a lot of our members who are frag heads but never did reviews, they are putting up videos, they're reviewing. Great brothers, like really, really love you. Everybody who's doing it, you guys are having a fun time, I can say. And the most important thing is, I want to say this is the time, we are actually under a little bit of panic and scare and fear. But I think no matter how evil any forces are, we can beat them as human beings if we stay united and we just say, "F you, Corona. You guys gonna lose. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose to us. We're gonna come out victorious. You can claim some lives, but you're not gonna kill our spirit, right?" So yes, I'm gonna put up another fun list for you guys, and this list is gonna be for fun, but at the same time, these are some of my favorite fragrances. I'll tell you a little bit story, so video might run a little bit long, and I'll tell you why these 10 fragrances. Actually, I rather 12 fragrances. I've chosen 12 fragrances for social distancing. What does it mean? It means that these fragrances might scare off people sometimes. And yeah, I saw this concept being done by few reviewers. I think couple of reviewers here and there. I took the idea from them. Obviously, it's not my concept, but it's gonna be fun, I think. And I'll tell you, you'll know what I mean exactly. A lot of people here and there still don't understand the thread of it. That's the sad part. A lot of old people, including my dad, even sometimes doesn't understand that. More and more you go out and more closer you are with people, it's actually scary. It's threatening. So if you actually can stay home, quarantine, or let's say the separation, like stay by yourself, it's less likely that you're gonna catch it and you're gonna be coming out all okay. All right. So here's some fragrance. If you wear them, I think people might get scared, and then they might, oh, who's this guy? Huh? So that's the idea. So let's see what she gets. Honorable mention, I had one fragrance, I sold it off, now I miss it, but I'm very happy my brother has it now. So honorable mention is gonna be this Savlon. If I had Dettol, I would show you. I have Dettol somewhere, but I'm not gonna show you Savlon as a fragrance. Of course, this is like a germ cleaner. But what this one reminds me of is Gucci Guilty Absolute. That beautiful leather-based perfume, very animalic. That one has a hospital sort of feel of Savlon. I always say that. Very daring, bold fragrance. The fragrance, it's very long-lasting too, but I kind of never could pull it off. But it's full respect. That is my honorable mention, right? And if you actually feel like scaring people, just put it in some of the decant bottle, put some water and put some Dettol and just spray it all over and then go around people. Oh, you wanna be near me? Come. Okay, let's go. Let's start the list. I want to start with a fragrance from. These are gonna be more or less mix of designer and one or two niche perhaps, but every single category I didn't bother. I just cared for the smell. So this fragrance I'm gonna start with. It's a very beautiful fragrance. I love it a lot. But this fragrance is a clone of Oud Ispahan by Dior, and you guys know Oud is not for everybody. And this particular perfume is a beast mode version of Oud Ispahan. This is Franck Olivier Oud Touch. I have still about good 20 mil left, I guess. This is really strong. It has sort of like a strong synthetic opening, but the dry down is very identical to Oud Ispahan. This fragrance, if you just want to scare people off, just go four or five sprays in hot summer's day, and people don't want to listen. Just go near them and just go, here you go, mofo. So number 12, Oud Touch by Franck Olivier. Very beautiful fragrance, very affordable. Number 11, I'm gonna go with the fragrance. I think it's Discontinued at this point. I'm wearing this as a scent of the evening, and very beautiful bottle. It is really like it has some animalic notes. It has some sweet notes, bit powdery vibe, and it is similar to many other powerhouses that I have. But I'm gonna show you nonetheless. This is Jacques Bogart Furio. Just check out that ruby red bottle. I am actually skipping few from one man show line because of this perfume. This is really a class act, okay? But if you put like bit too much, it becomes very animalic and people actually will be scared of you. This reminds me sort of like 90s 80s era mostly, but it has the sparkly like almost like Baccarat Rouge of that era. So sorry, my voice, I don't know, I have to drink tea. But Furio by Jack Bogart. What's up with my voice? Anyway, So Furio, my number 11 choice. So number 10, we're gonna go with Ted Lapidus Puram. Yeah, I went through some reformulation, but look at that bottle. The bottle itself is enough to scare people off. Like, you are not from this era, son. If you want to mess with me, so Lapidus Puram, I think it's really, really very beautiful scent. I haven't worn it, but this was known. I'm sorry about the noise going on over there. Someone's cutting something in the kitchen. This is known to be Aventus of that era. Okay, so the fragrance has a lot of other notes. I think it used to be having oak moss or something. Uh, it is like one of my older bottles. Like, I got this in 2016, I think. Um, and it's very inexpensive, but what it does, if you put few sprays, it is so masculine, it's so strong, and it's like a beast mode fragrance. It's not for everybody, but if you want a powerhouse, I would definitely suggest this. You get this in your collection. You can still find these everywhere in the market in Bangladesh. Lapidus Puram by Ted Lapidus, number 10. Number 9 is a fragrance. I'm going to tell you why this is scary. This is actually a very beautiful perfume. This is from House of Armaf, and I think recently Chris Fouquet, he featured this in the group. This fragrance is a clone of Noir de Noir. You guys know which one it is. It's Club de Nuit Intense Women. In 2017, there was a crisis. 2017-18, there was a crisis of Club de Nuit Intense Man was not being able to be found. You know, like, we couldn't find it. They were increasing the price. They took out, called back all the Club de Nuit Intense Man. And then I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. But one of my brothers, brother Farhad, in our community, I asked for his help. One of his brothers was selling this, so I wanted this so bad. And I think this fragrance, since I got it, I really liked it. It's so bold and strong. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about the interruption. My dad is cutting something, and our room, our house, the sound insulation is not that good. So anyway, what I was saying is, I have seen one guy, he put this fragrance review one day, and he said he wore this in one of the cities outside Dhaka, where people are not really known about fragrances. And what he did, he put it on, and people were like, he was having tea, and people were like being a little bit like moving away from him like this, like disappearing slowly like Simpsons. But he said it's a beautiful rose-based perfume, but it's so strong, guys. And if you put like couple of sprays, it's like, it is literally like Tom Ford quality. Perhaps for the price, what you get, you cannot complain. But this fragrance, you put few sprays, it's so bold, it's so strong, you might get scared of yourself. All right, so number 9, Club de Nuit Intense Women. Okay, this is from House of Armaf. Okay, number 8, I'm gonna go with the fragrance from House of Bogart once again. This is Silver Scent Intense. So you see the red intense, that red writing there. If Silver Scent was not scary enough, this is nuclear already. If this was not scary enough, they made an intense version. Okay, either way you go, this fragrance is very sweet, kind of like has that grape soda vibe, and really weird spray. Yeah, this is so sweet, and grape soda feel, it's like for a very long time. I get constantly about 8-10 hours from this on the shirt. This is a winter baby, but let's say you want to mess with someone, put this on in the hot summer's day, daytime, sun is out, 40 degrees, go like 8-10 sprays and go around casually in a cafe where people are not maintaining their distance, or you walk through like crowd, and they're just like having fun during these times. You just see the reaction from people. People will definitely look at you, who the hell is this guy? So this is a bad boy. This is one of the most I think beast mode fragrances in my collection. Okay, Silver Scent Intense by Bogart, number 8. Number 7, I'm gonna go with Aramis For Men, Aramis For Him. So this is not a vintage bottle, but this is a vintage fragrance, all right. If you see even the sprayer, you don't see fragrances houses that make sprayers like this anymore. I have massive love for this perfume. I would say Lex Ellis, Dan Norton, these guys, Chris from Scentland. These guys actually put me, even Matt, fragrance Matt, these guys made me fall in love with powerhouses. This fragrance, it's so mature. If you want to make a statement, this is a fragrance to make a statement with. It's very mature, 40 plus for me. But if you're 20, if you just want to mess with people, just go, again, few sprays, 5, 6, 7 sprays, and enter a room. If people are wearing Savage, Dylan Blue, Ultra Male, and they are just like, being naughty, and you just want to like give them like a death stare, wear this, and this will actually serve the purpose. But it's very nice, spicy, leather, a lot of complexity about this perfume, and got some old school citruses up top as well. Very nice fragrance. Okay, so Aramis For Him, number 7. Number 6 is a fragrance I think discontinued sadly, but I'm gonna feature it because this reminds me a lot of Black Afghano, and this is even smokier. This is even longer lasting than Black Afghano. This is ST Dupont Oud at Santal. There are few others in this line, Oud at Rose and Oud at something else, but I fell in love with this one. This one is smoky, woody, incense. Okay, um, and it's like even if you like Gucci Guilty Intense, that one is hard to find. This is gonna be much cheaper than that, but I paid about $85 for this perfume. So this is something if you like want to be smoky around people, like it's literally like you are on fire or you are holy and you're not human. Oud at Santal will serve the purpose. You can go with Black Afghano. Other things before I start top 5, there are many other fragrances in my collection. I sold them off. If I had them, I'll show you today. I'm just showing you, sharing from my collection. So next one, top 5. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, something was in my eye. So anyway, top 5. I'm gonna go with Black to Black by Mancera as number 5. This is one of the most potent juice in my collection, and anything, this top 5 you're gonna see, everything is potent. You see this and we know. So this perfume, I bought this in the winter time. Whenever I bought it, I forgot 2 years back or 1 year back, and the winter was almost ending. Winter was like somewhere in the March. Like February is done or something like that. Moment I put it on, I thought like let's just put one more because I'm traveling. I got to the dry down. That was one of the biggest mistake in my life. I was taking something we call CNG in Bangladesh. It's like open, sort of like a scooty with a 3 wheel, and there's no air conditioning. So I was stuck in a jam for a while, like for some time. And moment I sprayed this, it started scaring me because the engine heat, the cars next to me, buses next to me, and I just started getting choked. If you do not know how to wear this perfume, Black to Black, it will wear you. Okay, take precaution. It got spices, it got cloves, it got oud, rose, everything, but the depth is just like so deep. So make sure if you want to be around people, if you want to scare them, just go immediate fresh sprays, 8 to 10 sprays. No, 5 sprays will be enough. But if you don't want to scare people, you want to enjoy it, go like 2 sprays only, and 1 hour before leaving the house, that's when you apply it. Black to Black by Mancera, number 5. Number 4, I'm bringing back my baby. Yeah, you guys were like, where is this baby? Where is this guy? Where is this guy? This is Bentley For Men Intense. Yes, it made a list. This is so lovely, at the same time so powerful. Car companies do not usually make fragrance of this quality. This is niche quality. If it was up to me, I would sell this for $250. Trust me, I would. So you guys would hate me, but I don't care, because their fragrances, I think few niche houses, they have fragrances like this. I think Chambre Noir, I forgot the name, but that costs like 2 to 3 times more than this. So Bentley For Men Intense, you get booze, you get sandalwood, leather, you get kind of sweetness, but it's a powerhouse. Okay, so when you are wearing this like 5 more than 5 sprays, people already will know in the area. If you're entering, if you're in the car, if you're in the AC, people will know you entered the area. Bentley For Men Intense, time to keep idiots away. Bentley For Men Intense, number 4. Number 3, Rasasi Shuhrah. I have to pick this guy some point, like everybody's showing this, like Lucas showed it from New Zealand, and I think few other guys in my group, Chris, I think he also showed it. This is my, I would say, one of my legacy, and thanks to, I think, what's the channel called? Flexio Chase Face, my good brother. He's the one who reviewed this first and hyped it. And when I hyped it, when I opened it, the day I opened it, and I got the most number of views on this perfume. Beast mode, affordable, sweet, tobacco, ashy, dirty. Like if you like smoking, if you want to be like a filthy guy in the club, you just want to like destroy everybody's fragrance. Let's say next two will also destroy everybody, but let's just, you want to destroy everybody's fragrance. You just like a douche. You want to be like 1 here, 2 there. Just walk through. People with 1 million. Rasasi Shuhrah. Time to keep the idiots away, right? So, I mean, not idiots like this. Like this is the fragrance to wear to keep the idiots away. Just making sure. Number 2 and number 1. Number 2, Kouros. You think I'm not gonna pick this up? Yeah, this is the king of my world. Aventus is not the king. This fragrance has something powdery, clean, fresh, like the white. Yeah, I described it so many times like DHI. But what it does, it has an animalic side. People call it urinal cake. So you can tell it's not the most favorite with everybody, but If you really want to have respect, if you want people to listen to you, hey guys, go home, don't be like idiots and standing on the roads. This is what you wear. If you're a cop and you're wearing this, that's it. You don't have to beat people. People listen to you. Kouros by YSL. Number one, I have to bring this back. Just one fragrance back. I usually do not repeat fragrance in my list nowadays, but for this one I have to, because this is the animal. Why this beat Kouros? Why this beat Shura, Bentley, black to black? Simply because I love this with my heart. Okay, and it's not to say this beats Kouros in my world. Kouros is always like a classic, but what this one does, I just tell you one last story, then I go. There was a time one of my friends came. It was raining that night, and he said, "I want to meet you at a restaurant." And I was like, like almost sleepy. So what I did was, I was in a bad mood, because I want to sleep, and I don't want to go out among people. People everywhere here, they're very noisy. So where we went, it was a small room, about 5 couples, 6 couples were sitting in the whole room, and they're like, eh. So what I did was, I already lucky enough, I put 7 sprays of this. 7 of Interlude Man, full sprays, okay? And I went in, it was an AC room, and people, they started making this sound, and they were like uncomfortable, and the noise level went down. So if you want social distancing, if you want to like silence people, this is something you should definitely look at. It's scary, but it's so beautiful. Interlude Man leather, once again, like ashy leather, tobacco. Is that tobacco? No, there is incense, there is oud, and it has this sweetness as well. There are a lot of clones of this perfume, but there's nothing of this quality. So number one, Interlude Man. So those are my top 12 picks. So sorry for the long video, but hopefully some of you watch, and you guys can take this concept and do some videos, whatever you feel like doing. Top 5, top 3 of any list you think of. Do it right now. Like you're at home. What the hell? You have fragrance. Obviously, you're a collector. Even if you have 5 fragrances, pick 2 from there. Your favorite perfume. So that's the whole thing. Stay chill. We're gonna beat this corona shit really, really soon. Yes. Stay united. Stay home. I'll see you soon. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.